The face ages faster if just 3 muscles are in constant tension. And in just 3 minutes a day, you can look younger and feel better. Today I'll show you what these muscles are, why they have such a strong impact on the face, and I'll give you 3 simple exercises to release tension. You will be able to repeat them together with me, and it will take just a few minutes. But first, please like this video and subscribe to my channel if you are interested in natural rejuvenation and want clear, safe techniques. My name is Alina and I'm certified face yoga and natural rejuvenation trainer. So let's begin. And I want to briefly draw your attention to safety. Today's exercises are gentle and aimed at relaxation. However, if you have acute pain in neck, numbness, shooting pain into the arm, dizziness, blood pressure issues, recent injuries, surgeries or serious neck diagnosis, it's better to consult a doctor or physiotherapist. During the practice, focus on comfort. We don't need pain, we need relaxation. The first muscle is the Sternocleidomastoid. It runs from the collarbone and sternum to the mastoid process behind the ear, like here. This is one of the muscles that becomes overloaded very easily when we sit a lot, push the head forward, hold the phone or work tensely at a computer. What's important is that when this muscle is overloaded, it can cause referred sensations in the head and face. For example, it can trigger or intensify tension headaches. Also, when the muscle is very tense, the head often shifts slowly forward and to the side. The chin changes its position and the lower jaw may compensate for this. And this increases visual asymmetry. One side of the face can look heavier and the jaw angle can appear different on each side. I also want to note that tension in all these muscles disrupts lymphatic and venous outflow. The lymphatic and venous systems of the face pass through the neck. And if there are some chronic tensions in the neck and shoulders, of course, fluid drainage from the face worsens. And as a result, the face may look more swollen, especially in the morning, even with a good skincare. Check yourself right now. Place your fingers on these muscles on the side of the neck. So turn your head slightly to the side and gently you can lift or push down a little bit your chin and the muscle will become visible. So if with a light touch you feel soreness or like dense cord-like areas, it is often a sign of overload. And please don't press hard, just explore. So, the second muscle is the upper part of trapezius. It is the one responsible for shoulders up by the ears. It becomes overloaded due to stress, the habit of slouching, working with the arms, and prolonged sitting. And studies show that when the head moves forward, the activity of the shoulder girdle muscles, including the trapezius, increases, meaning the body literally has to work harder to hold the head. With chronic tension in the upper trapezius, sensations of a heavy neck and stiffness often increase. And in some people, this is associated with headaches and sometimes discomfort in the neck and shoulder area. Hypothetically, this creates the effect of a shortened neck. The neck visually disappears, the shoulders rise, and the head looks as if it is pushed down into the shoulders. And against this background, the face often looks less lifted simply because the entire neck jawline area loses lightness. If the shoulder girdle is tight, lymphatic outflow can slow down and then facial swelling lasts longer, intensifies by the evening or becoming chronic. In such cases, the face often looks not just tired, but as it is heavy. That's why when working with the face, it's so important to also work with the neck and posture. The entire body is strongly connected and interdependent. The third group is the deep muscles of the back of the neck, especially the suboccipital muscles and the deep extensors. They become active when the head is pushed forward in front of the body and the neck is forced to hold it at the cost of constant overstrain. Very often, this also leads to the head being tilted backward, which creates even more discomfort, like this. These deep muscles are often associated with a feeling of tension in the back of the head, a helmet sensation on the head, and in some people, tension headaches. In terms of appearance, this usually shows us as swelling in the lower third of the face, increased appearance of a double chin and a puffy face in the morning, even in slim people. In addition, when the back surface of the neck takes over all the work, the front of the neck often becomes passive, balance is lost, and muscle and skin tone decreases and sagging appears. And one important note about individuality and other muscles. It is important to understand that these are not the only muscles that affect appearance. There are many more, from the chest muscles and scalene muscles to the tongue and chewing muscles, and each person has their own set of reasons: posture, habits, bites, stress, sleep, training. And on my channel there are many videos for different age-related concerns and different areas: the chin, jawline, nasolabial folds, glabella, and swelling. So today we are working with the foundation, 3 key areas of the neck and shoulders that are often underestimated. So now we will do these 3 exercises. Please perform them gently. Breathing is calm. On the exhale, release tension. And remember, it is better to do less but regularly than to do too much once and then feel pain. So the first exercise is for the sternocleidomastoid muscles. Let's find it once again. So to do it, we need to turn your head about 30 or 40 degrees and then tilt it to the side. You can try to move your chin and you will see and feel how this muscle becomes visible. It is quite big. Try to grasp it with your fingers and try to palpate it along the entire length, from its attachment at the skull, under the ear, and all the way down to the collarbone. And now hold it with your fingers so that the thumb is one on the inner part of the muscle and the index finger is on its outside, like supporting. So from the inside, using this thumb, gently massage the muscle. Just index finger is holding and thumb is massaging. Try to feel the attachment first behind the ear. Try to spend there a little bit more time to massage this spot. It could be painful. And then move downward. From one side. If you feel somewhere pain or some kind of stiffness, you can stay there a little bit longer. And the other side. We begin from the attachment point. If you need, you can stop the video and spend as much time as you need. Oh, I'm sorry, this is microphone here. So. Okay, that's it. And what are we going to do next? So we will return the muscle to its original length. So place your fingers of both hands approximately in the middle of the muscle. You can just try to find it once again. Just put them here. Press into this area gently. Don't press too hard, just imagine that you are sinking into the clay. So, place your fingers, attach them to these points, and then slowly, very slowly, begin to move our fingers apart to the point attachments along the whole muscle, like from the middle to the attachments, very slowly. And repeat once again. So put, attach, and one hand moves upward onto the ear, and the other hand moves downward toward the collarbone. Gently and slowly stretch the muscle. So from one side and from the other. If it feels very easy and comfortable, you can slightly tilt your head diagonally and backward, like this, to stretch a little bit more this area, and to do the same. Just a little bit, don't throw your head back. Oh, microphone. And once again. Okay. Now an exercise to relax the upper part of the trapezius. So lower your arm down, turn your palm toward the wall behind you. It's like if here, you turn there. And take the arm behind your back so that your shoulder is lowered downward. And now slightly turn your head about 30 degrees and lower your head down. Okay, you should feel a stretch in the back and side surface of the neck, right here. So like where the attachment points of upper trapezius is. If you don't feel it, trying to find this feeling, you can try to move your head a little bit, maybe a little bit forward, or tilt it a little bit more. Just try to find this position when you will feel the stretch. I will show you, like right here. We can stay in this position about 10 to 15 seconds or even more if it is very easy for you and you want to like a little bit intensify the stretch, we can put your hand on the back of your head and just to press a little bit, just a little bit to make this stretch a little bit stronger, and spend here some time more. So focus on your breathing. With each exhale, try to relax even more. Try to relax these muscles. Don't hold them and don't push too hard, just comfortable stretch. Then remove your hand from the head if it is there. Now turn back to me, lift your head, and then bring the arm out from behind your back. And let's repeat the same on the other side. So again, lower your arm down, turn your palm toward the wall behind you and take the arm behind your back. Then turn your head a little bit and lower it. Try to find and feel the stretch. And you can, at first, okay, you can just find it, spend here some time, about 10 seconds. And if you want more stretch, put your hand at the back of the head and spend here a little bit more time. Breathe deeply, try to relax with each exhale. Okay. Remove your head, lift your head, turn to me and bring back your hand. And for the posterior muscle group, we will do 2 exercises, but very simple. The first one is very simple, just we need to lower your head down and just like this, and try not to hold it. Just try to relax it completely and spend in this position a little bit of time. And after that, you just can put your hands on your head. Don't press that, but just let them be there, like with their own weight. Relax completely and spend some time in this position. Don't forget to breathe deeply. Inhale, and in each exhale try to relax even more without pain. Everything is comfortable and nice. Okay, remove your hands and only after that lift your head. Unfortunately, the last part of the video didn't get recorded, but I had already filmed this exercise for another workout, so this segment will be different. Sit tall, crown of the head reaching up. Start tiny, comfortable rocking movements with your head, like a little bobblehead doll. And now, let's summarize. 3 muscles that often speed up the appearance of a tired face, even though they are not located on the face, are the ACM, the upper trapezius, and the deep posterior neck muscles. The chronic tension affects head position, creates a feeling of stiffness, and in some people contributes to headaches and visual asymmetry. Do these exercises 4-6 times a week for 3-5 minutes. And write in the comments which area responded the most for you, the side of the neck, the shoulders, or the back of the head. If this video was helpful, like it, subscribe, and watch my other videos for your specific concerns: jawline, chin, swelling, glabella, and asymmetry.